I want people to believe in second chances. And I want people to believe that the city believes in second chances. I want people to know that we are working really, really hard and believe that there are some of us who will not rest until we make sure that people have an opportunity to be free. Previously, I worked at the New York City Housing Authority, and there I got an opportunity to reunite individuals who are coming from prison and or jail with their family members who lived in public housing. New York City Public Housing had a rule that would stop individuals who have done something in their past that they may not be proud of from moving back into public housing with their family. And so we lifted some of those offenses. We did a lot of work around might be dangerous, what might not be dangerous, and how we're framing danger in our communities. And we ran out with this idea of having people move back. Of 207 people, only 5 got in trouble in 7 years. So it's obvious that if we gave them that running start with their family, family takes care of family. So we were called all over the place. The federal government highlighted the program. We also had an opportunity to go to other states. And that's the same thing that we're going to do with the opportunity now that I have at the Mayor's Office of Criminal Justice. But these are individuals who don't have family members who live in public housing. No matter what it takes, we're going to get it done. We're talking about housing up in here, people. Come on. We're helping them actually land safer in the community by housing them in our emergency transitional housing. And my job is to make sure they land safely and also that they find permanent housing. So we are giving funding to the people who do the work well, that is the community providers for social justice, that they are having the spaces and places for us to send someone to. And then they have an opportunity to meet with a counselor and start a plan to figure out how that person does, if they're gonna go to work, whatever that plan is, they're gonna get an education, if they need substance abuse and or misuse opportunities. And then at the same time, we're gonna be working with a housing provider that's going to be looking to match that person to the best place possible. But it taught me that not everybody's in the amen corner, right? Because people are afraid of some of the people that we're working with. We find a lot of people who are undereducated about people who have justice histories returning to community. We have the opportunity now to have conversations with developers in communities, with buildings that have been sitting in communities dormant for some time. And we have those conversations and we speak to those community boards to make sure that we bust the myths that people think that if an individual has done something, that is who they are for life. While we were running around doing COVID, so recently, we had a couple of apartments that we connected to individuals so that they can get permanent housing. And so one young lady, we showed her a picture of the apartment. She got a little emotional. She said that she was formerly incarcerated, in college, and also working and homeless, right? And so then she said, if I'm able to get this apartment, then it will take a big chunk out of my worry. A couple of weeks later, now, of course, it is not my job, but I'm sending her an email. Right? I'm like, how's everything? Are you okay? And she sent me an email and said, thank you so much, Miss Yolanda. I seen the apartment, I signed the lease, and I'm moving in February 1st. So I'm sitting at my desk and I'm like, yes. It is throwing my pebble into the pond and watching the ripple effect. And I'll never see some of those ripples. But I know that what came from my heart, throwing it in there, that person and then the next person and then the next person. And that's how we change community.